Hello. I'm going to do a real quick lighting off of a Optimus 8R camp stove made in Sweden. I've had this for about 5 years. I bought it off of eBay, and I want to say I paid probably about $25 for it. I've used it a ton of times. Used it camping, used it hunting. Doesn't weigh that much. It's a real neat little stove. You got your fuel tank here. You got a little bowl on the bottom of it. What I do is I put a little bit of alcohol in there. You let that run for a couple minutes, and then you insert the knob in through here, and she'll light off. I'm just going to show you how that works real quick. Put your alcohol down there. There's a little bowl. You just fill that bowl up, and you let that burn for a little bit. And what that's going to do is it's going to heat up everything. It's going to heat up the lines in there, and then when you turn this thing on, man, it's going to sound like a jet engine, going off. Like I say, it's a real neat little stove. There was different versions of them. There's some that are bigger, and I believe there's one that's even smaller. Yeah, I was real happy getting this thing. It looked like it had only been used a couple times when I got it, which really surprised me. I've seen some on eBay that were just, they take a little bit of work getting cleaned up. But if you can get your hands on one, I'd say it's worth it. It looks like this thing might go off here. Looks like she didn't. Let me put a little bit more alcohol in here, and we'll try it again. Like she needs maybe a little bit longer to warm up. The wind's blowing a little bit here. That might have something to do with it. But let's crank her open again. There we go. I think you can start hearing that. Sounds like a jet engine going off. And once this thing gets going, it burns pretty hot. I think you hear that now. She definitely, it definitely lit up. There we go. And I don't know if you can see the flame in there, but the flame is hot. I use this 80% alcohol. That's an excuse for my driving by on the four-wheeler. If you haven't noticed, I live way out in the country. But you can also get an alcohol-based paste and put down there, which does work a little bit better in the wintertime than the alcohol. I'm not going to bore you with boiling water, but I made coffee this morning. I put 2 cups of water in here, in this pot here, put it on top there. In 4 minutes and 47 seconds, the water was a rolling boil. So everything works real good. I've cooked different food items on there, heat up water for freeze-dried food and that type of stuff. But I'll turn this thing off because it's a little bit loud. Another thing I recommend is once you get it going, take this out because this will get a little warm for you. I'll go ahead and turn that off, but that's just a little demonstration on how to light this this Optimus 8R off. And like I said, if you can get your hands on one, I'd pick it up. If you're doing like light hiking and stuff like that, that's probably not the stove you want to take with you. But like I say, for day hiking and hunting, cabin use, I use this thing all the time. Very happy with it. So that's all for this. If you got any comments or any suggestions, like I said, I didn't want to bore you boiling water, so that's why I told you what the time was. But we'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.